Hey everyone, today I've got my 1917 movie review. A soldier goes on a deadly mission in the middle of battle to deliver a message. But is this just another typical war film? So as far as the story goes, Sam Mendes directs this film set during World War I, and right away it was giving me a lot of Saving Private Ryan vibes, and I definitely felt like this is a movie to see on the biggest screen possible. If I had seen it in 2019, it most definitely would have made my top 10 list. I mean, it is just that good, and I am sort of impartial to a lot of war films these days. There are only a handful of them that I actually have enjoyed in the past. Dunkirk, War Horse, and even Hacksaw Ridge, just to name a few recent movies to come out within this past decade. But I just really enjoyed myself watching this movie. I mean, it gave me literally everything I wanted to see and more. There are definitely some surprises in this movie that I was not expecting to see, and especially coming from a director of one of my favorite Bond movies of all time, Skyfall. It had this very unique story, and one that is full of triumph yet heartbreak, and one that you really want to see a good ending come out of it, because I mean, war is tough to handle at times, and to even see it being portrayed on screen, I definitely got emotional at times watching it, and also excited at the same time to see what was going to happen next. Now, as far as the casting goes, I mean, I mainly wanted to see this movie because of this cast of particularly well-known actors, but the main actor in this movie, played by George McKay, I think he did a really good job as this one lieutenant. He's off on his own, and he's going out to try to send this message, and it has to do with the brother of this one soldier he was with. And I just think seeing him throughout this movie was pretty intense to watch at times. But then when you have Colin Firth, Benedict Cumberbatch, Mark Strong, and even Richard Madden, I mean, it is just enough to whet your appetite, especially when it comes to the acting chops of all of these guys. They were just all pretty impressive in their own way. The things that I liked about this movie has got to be mainly the cinematography by Roger Deakins. I mean, if he doesn't win an Oscar for this movie, I might just riot, and I might just storm a field, just like some of these guys in the movie. I mean, he does a really good job, aesthetically speaking, making use of the space in the frame, where every shot just looked very well thought out, from being down in the trench to the transition between from day and night, and those scenes were all just very beautiful to watch. And I really liked seeing all of the authentic set pieces, and the set design in general just really made this movie feel more realistic, and made you feel like you were actually here during this time period. And the tension made you feel what the characters were going through, and it looked very raw and realistic. And there was a moment where I got chills, especially when they're about to head into enemy territory. I had seen it somewhat played out before in Wonder Woman, because it's also set during World War I, but I mean, I just felt so immersed into this movie, especially with the musical score that I just found to be so brilliant, and heart-pounding action, and it was fast-paced. But by the third act, there was a moment that had me bawling my eyes out. I mean, I don't even know where it came from, but I just got so emotional watching this one scene that I just thought was a perfect look in every way, and I just found it to be masterfully well done. So overall, I would say that this movie was a pretty darn good film, and I am really glad that I got a chance to see it. I hope that you guys get a chance to see it as well, whether or not you're fans of war movies or not. This is definitely one not to miss, so I would highly recommend seeing this movie, and I would give this 5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of 1917, and as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys later.